Hi, folks. Welcome to week 3 of your children's literature class. This week, we'll be writing the first draft of our final, or excuse me, the reflection paper on your favorite childhood literature. The only other thing that you'll be doing other than that this week is peer editing, reading chapter 3, and then you will be doing a small reading response or writing prompt um, that talks a little bit about some of the literature selections that they bring up in chapter 3. Chapter 3 is all about what criteria critics and other folks in literature use to really try to identify the quality of a piece. And sometimes it's not even a matter of, oh, I can say on paper why this is so great. We all have those songs, those books, those series that we just love and we don't even know why. So understand it's not an exact science, but definitely something that, oh, look, I have a friend here with me today. Definitely something that that we talk about all the time in literature is, how what makes something quality literature. And another thing too is that it talks a lot about literary criticism and the different things that they look at. um, when you write your final reflection, or excuse me, your literary analysis paper toward the end of the semester over a piece of children's literature, you will be using exactly those same kinds of, like, think of the literature terms that we looked up last week. Those should have been very, very familiar in what you were looking at in chapter 3. So all of these things are just giving you that foundation to be able to have the conversation about literature and about children's literature. Um, so I hope that was helpful. I'm really enjoying this book. I know I'm kind of a nerd that way, but I hope that you guys are too. So I wanted to go over a couple things because we are going to do a peer edit this week. So I should have said better. You guys wrote your draft, I should say, of your reflection essay, and that was due last night. Okay, and then I am going to today, Tuesday the 23rd. Actually, it's tomorrow, but we'll pretend it's today. On the 23rd, I am going to get into, I'm going to download those all in the morning, and I'm going to be sending you an email. It's incredibly important that you access your DMAC email. I'll be pairing you up with another person from the class, and I will send you your paper. I will send your paper, their paper, and a peer editing guide that I also have listed in the module this week, that you can use to peer edit for one another. This is going to be a quick turnaround. I want you to email back, and you can reply to that same email. Just make sure you reply all, because I won't know that you've completed the peer edit unless you do. So by the end of the day on the 25th, I know that's a very quick turnaround, but I want you guys to have a chance to also do some peer editing, or additional editing if you feel like you need some, because the final draft will be due by midnight on the 29th of January, the end of 11:59 on the 29th of January. So next week. So be ready for that. Watch for that. If you have any questions, let me know. This is really, really important. If you did not get a draft in by the 22nd, the end of the day on the 22nd, you will not be included in the peer edit. It is not the end of the world. It's not a ginormous assignment, but if there's a way that you can show me that you have had a paper edited this week, that I would be willing to give you partial credit for that. Let me see what else. Gosh, I think that's about it. Another thing too, the thing that's always the worst about peer editing or any kind of group work is there's nothing worse than when you do your side of the work and your partner does not. And especially for this, because that means you will be providing your partner with the feedback that we're looking for, but unfortunately you would not receive that yourself if that breaks down. So, and I'm not in a place where I can edit everybody's paper this week, but I am happy to meet with you if you have some specific questions. I also always advise that you should reach out to your local academic achievement center, even online. If you're not close to a campus, that's completely okay. DMAC does have an online tutoring system. If you go to our website and look for tutoring, it's really great. You have a couple of different options. Some you can just click and there'll be somebody there waiting to talk to you. And there are also other options that allow you to email a paper and then receive some feedback a couple of days later. So there's a lot out there. Let's get this first paper done with. And I'm really enjoying reading your responses to what you've been reading and your thoughts about it so far. I love how many literature enthusiasts and how many future educators are in this group. Just really, really am having fun seeing you guys reflect. So please reach out again if you have any questions. And I will be around. I'll be in touch with you this week. Thank you.